The lobby there once held the world's largest box of Quaker Oats. The Reed Murdoch building is coming up next on our right-hand side. This one was completed in 1913. It's a great example of prairie school architecture, which is very typical of Midwestern designs. Lots of red brick. Notice the geometric shapes and the ornamentation that's meant to remind you of Native American artwork. Windows make very strong horizontal lines, and lots of natural light can make its way into that building. This one is a little bit off-center. There are more bays of windows to the east of the clock tower than there are to the west. 13 years after the building was established, the LaSalle Street Bridge went in. Instead of going around the building that was already there, they cut straight through it, eliminating some of those windows. 300 North LaSalle is another new addition to our riverfront, completed in 2009. And this was one of the first buildings to pass the Green Permit program. What that means is that it is very environmentally friendly. They use river water to cool that structure. And all of the glass you see on the facade here maximizes the use of sunlight in the offices while minimizing the heat that enters that building. Completely out of our view, but at the top of that building is a green roof, and we have lots of those here in Chicago. They're basically gardens atop the building that help to make them more sustainable. So we have one there, one on City Hall, another on the Chicago Transit Authority building that are very notable. The Merchandise Mart is on your right, completed in 1931 by Graham Anderson, Probst and White. They designed this building for the Marshall Fields Company. At that time, in the 1920s, Fields had 14 warehouses throughout Chicago, and they wanted to bring everything under one roof. They were able to accomplish that here because there's more than 1 million square feet of usable space at this location. The timing was unfortunate for Fields. With the Great Depression, they couldn't afford the building, so they sold it to Joseph P. Kennedy of the famous political family. Kennedy said the purchase showed his faith in Chicago and the Midwest. He moved the furniture industry into that building, so there are still showrooms there today. That's the primary purpose of the space we see inside there. An enclosed walkway connects the Merchandise Mart to the Chicago Apparel Center, today home to the Sun-Times. The original Sun-Times building was back where Trump Tower stands today. This one was completed in 1977 by Skidmore.